Hey, Facebook Live peeps. We are here for the Ella and Daddy Marketing Show. Minus Ella, I am missing my co-host, my comedic sidekick today, because we are in different locations today. But I'm going to persevere and carry on and give you a daily marketing tip today, probably without all of the hilarity and the awesome advice and antics that Ella brings, but we will be hopefully back together again as your marketing comedic duo in the next few days. All right, so the last 2 days, we've been talking about a client who created a podcast with us, turned it into a book, and then offered that book as a lead generation magnet on their website that we were driving Facebook traffic to of his ideal client market, of his ideal target market. Hi, Andrea. Hey, Charlie. How's married life? Congratulations, by the way. And he got 51 leads in the month of November already, and that worked incredibly well. And he is using, as Ella says, snail mail, and then following up to get the business. I'm trying to remember Ella's hand signals. And they are turning those people into clients. Andrew Bates wants to be in our video. Awesome. How do I do that? Hang on. I am approving you to be in the video. Works. Let's see if Andrea will be in the show. It says it's adding you. We shall see what happens. So that's in a local market where they're meeting with those people in person to turn them into home care clients. Hey, Andrea.
Hi, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to get my sister to join. Sorry.
That's quite all right.
Would you like to join the live show?
I will watch. How about that?
Okay,
fair enough.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay, Andrea apparently was not trying to join the show. However, she was trying to share the show, which we greatly appreciate. So tell other business owners, sales professionals, and entrepreneurs about it. All right, so that was in a local market. They're turning those people into local home care clients, and those people, depending on the level of care that mom or dad may need, they on average pay several $1,000s a month for that. So the fact that they're generating book leads at $4 a person, and then turning a number of those into multi-$1,000 a month clients, that's a very high return on their marketing investment. They're very happy. That's in a local physical market where they are in the same town, same city as their prospects and the people who are the professionals who are in their book. So I'm going to show you a different version today. This is Changing the Face of Accounting, Forward-Thinking Conversations about Reinventing the CPA Field by Ian Wellham, co-founder of Hayden Rock Solutions. So this is also a podcast and a book. It is a national podcast because Hayden Rock is a firm that helps accountants and accounting firms reinvent themselves. So they help transform the business model of the accountants so they have less work, more money, less stress. It's not all tax dependent. They get their clients to appreciate them a whole lot more. It transforms the accountant's business model, and they are, as they say, changing the face of accounting. And this book came out of the Accounting Success podcast that we produced for them. So the people they are interviewing are a CPA who lands several clients every month without ever being in the same room, an accounting service started by a teenage girl that's been in the Wall Street Journal, former accounting advisor to the U.S. Senate Whitewater Committee, winner of the CPA Market of the Year Award, and inspiration from the #2 most influential person in all of accounting, et cetera, et cetera. So they're interviewing other change agents in the accounting niche. They are interviewing other people who serve accountants in some way, shape, or form. So that way, the business model is they interview people who have lists of accountants. Those people share with their accountant followers the book or the podcast, and then those accountants are exposed to our clients' business, brand, and message, and then obviously some of them, as Ella would say, after they are followed up, turn into business. They literally, they're an awesome case study because literally while they were doing the interviews, before the book was even published, somebody from the podcast hired them and paid them well more than they paid us for the entire project. Past performance, no guarantee of future success. Insert standard legal disclaimers here. But they got all their money back and more before the book ever came out. And now they've got this permanent marketing asset that they can use forever to close business, establish credibility, generate leads, stuff like that. So how can you do the same in your industry? How can you, so for example, Andrea Bates, who came on by mistake, she is in the doggy daycare business, for lack of a better term, and adventure dog boot camp and awesome stuff like that. So if she wanted to make this work, think about, and she also has a mobile dog business where they will pick your dog up, take them where it's going to go, and then take them back home when they're done. Oh, Rebecca, hey, awesome. You are watching. Can you click the join button, and maybe we can get Ella on the air and we can do our joint show remotely. We'll see. How does Ella join? You've got to, there's a join button. There's a request to join. There is a request to be added to the show. Rebecca Greene wants to be in your video. Approve. Let's see if we can get Ella. The first remote Ella and Daddy show. Hey, we got Ella. How are you, honey?
Awesome!
You're doing our show via remote.
Yay!
I'm so excited. Do you have your guitar with you?
I can go get it.
Can you go grab it for the intro song? All right, this is our first remote spot. Awesome. Hang on, we're waiting for Ella to come back. And then Andrea will talk about you.
Will you come in?
I just got it, Mommy.
Let's hope my battery doesn't die.
All right, Ella,
It's
bring
the
us
Ella and Daddy show. The positively best show. It's the Ella and Daddy show.
Yay! All right, everybody, we are official. We got Ella. We got our co-star here. Awesome.
Hi.
So Ella, today we're gonna talk today about Miss Andrea, who wants you to write her children's book about dogs.
Okay.
And Andrea, so we're talking about how Miss Andrea should interview for her book. So she's a dog trainer. So who else would see people with dogs?
Who else would see people with dogs?
Yes, who else would serve dogs and their owners?
Hmm.
What other types of businesses take care of or help dogs?
Groomers.
Groomers.
Yep, dog groomers would be awesome.
People who can adopt, dog adoption centers, like the people at PetSmart she could interview.
Yep, who else?
People who have dogs of their own.
Yep, who do they go see when they need to get a checkup or feel better?
The vet.
The vet.
Obviously, you interview the vet.
Yes, because the vet would know dozens or hundreds of dog owners because they're her patients.
Right.
So, Miss Andrea, if you interview, you heard it here first from Ella, if you interview some dog groomers and some dog adoption agencies and some vets, those people could all share your podcast and your book and your message with their dog owner clients who would then know about you.
Hi, Miss Milberg. It was one of my teachers last year.
All right, Miss Andrea says she's taking notes. All right, now Ella.
Awesome.
Now Ella, when somebody expresses interest in what Miss Andrea is doing, what should she do?
She should send them a message via snail mail.
And then what should she do after she's messaged them once? What should she do
She
next?
should follow up.
And then what does she get when she does that?
She gets it.
Awesome. So those are Ella's first 3 principles of marketing. Send snail mail, follow up, and get the business. Now, how come she shouldn't do all of that via Facebook? Why should she use snail mail?
Because it's better?
Because you heard it from a 9-year-old, it is better. Now, we would say not to just do snail mail or just do
Right.
Facebook. We should say you should do both, and
Yep.
you should be everywhere like we are.
Yes, you should be everywhere.
So,
YouTube,
for example,
Instagram, Facebook.
this show is on my personal Facebook fan page, my personal Facebook page. It is on our company Facebook fan page. It is on our YouTube channel. It is on our LinkedIn page. It is.
Oh, I have a Facebook fandom page too.
That's-
Facebook fan page too. I said fandom instead of fan page.
Yes, Ella has a Facebook fan page, and I think she's got like 6,000 followers now, which is pretty awesome. And she also has a YouTube channel. So
Yes, I do.
make sure to check those out. There isn't marketing content on those. That's about all things Ella. So check those out. Let's see. What else? What other questions do we have from the people at home? Oh, Andrea says she's on it. Awesome. Andrea, what type? You talked about having Ella write a children's book about dogs. Can you share a little bit more about your vision for what you were thinking of? And we can talk about, we can brainstorm ways to pull it off.
Miss Lauren's watching. You could write about Buffy the dog.
Okay.
And you know what? We have some dog lovers on the watching with us. Miss Lauren, I know, has a golden doodle. Is that right?
His name is Buffy.
His name
Her
is
name.
what?
Her name is Buffy.
Her name is Buffy. Buffy the golden doodle.
I've met Buffy.
Yes, we have met Buffy. Yes, absolutely. Buffy is very cute. Andrea Bates wants to come back on the video. Let's see if this is right. Let's see if we can have two people. Oh, I can't have more than one person.
Oh wow.
Miss Andrea, can you type your question? When next week, when Ella and I are back in the same room and we only need one camera, we'd be fine. Okay. She wants children teaching kids how to train dogs.
Okay.
So does that mean you're going to teach Ella how to train a dog so that kids know how to like instruct their dogs? Or does that mean Ella needs to get a dog as research?
I think Ella needs a dog.
No, we don't want a dog.
Miss Andrea,
Yes.
No, I
what
don't.
can you tell us to help Ella want a dog?
I don't want a dog.
You know what?
Only value.
Okay, let's play with this a little bit. Why don't you want a dog?
Because I'm afraid of them jumping on me.
You're afraid of them jumping on you. And what happens if a dog jumps on you?
If they might hurt me.
Okay. Is there anything else that you're worried about happening besides them jumping on you?
A dog biting me. Because I knew it would hurt more than cat.
If they bite you, it would hurt more than the cat's biting you. Okay. Anything else?
No, just those two things.
Okay. Oh, Miss Andrea says, I will teach Ella as the character in the story.
Okay. I would love to do that.
Awesome. Well, maybe that will
Miss
help.
Andrea's gonna help me get a dog.
No, Mommy. She said she will teach me as a character in the story, and I don't need my own dog.
Miss Andrew says this is perfect because this is what happens. Uncle Matt has joined us. Matt, where are you in the world right now? And what time is
Hey,
it?
Matt, where are you in the world?
Last picture I saw of you, it looked like you were in a Japanese kimono.
Japanese? That's cool.
Yes, because many kids are scared of dogs. So maybe Miss Andrea working with Miss Ella in the story will help you, will help other kids get over their fear. You are in Barcelona, Spain.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
That's really cool, Matt.
So we need to train dogs not to jump on or bite Ella.
Oh, hi.
You say hi, Uncle Matt.
Hi, Uncle Matt.
All right, so Ella, if the dog didn't jump on you or bite you, would that make you feel better?
Yeah.
Okay. You were in Japan last week.
And also, I'm also scared of really big dogs because like they just scare me because they're so big.
Got it. Okay, so I think we got an awesome premise for a book. I think we have the character of Ella learning how to train and work with a dog in the book, and that will inspire all the other kids to do good stuff with their dogs and not be scared.
Yep.
Okay.
In 2 weeks I go. Cool.
Okay.
How do I get the gig?
What gig?
He's going to Brazil next?
Honestly, he's all around the world every second of every day. He's all around the world, Mommy.
Yes, so that is an excellent example. So Uncle Matt, otherwise known as Matthew Bowles, of Maverick Real Estate, has taken a traditional business where you would normally think of as a real estate broker as someone in a physical town, in a physical location, in a physical place, and they would be stuck there. And he had learned that.
You're amazing. Thank you, Uncle Matt.
He has turned that into a business he can operate from his laptop anywhere in the world at a much larger scale. And literally for like the last 4 or 5 years now, has lived in 40 plus some countries.
Oh, hi, Mr. Van Sice.
Mr. Van Sice is watching.
Yeah, he's watching.
Oh, I see it now. That is awesome. This is Ella's classroom, Mr. Van Sice. Ella, what would you like to teach Mr. Van Sice, your former teacher?
There are 3 things you need to know. This is Samuel, this is follow-up, and this is business.
Awesome.
So that's 3 things you need to know.
Yes, those are the first 3 principles of marketing. Awesome. All right. So I would highly recommend you follow. Matt has an awesome podcast, not only on business and real estate, but most importantly, lifestyle design, on how to create the life you want. So that, for example, he wanted to travel the world. He literally owns no home, owns no car, lives on Airbnb and Uber, and has managed to pull that off for years. So it's an awesome podcast. I highly suggest it if you want to learn how you can create a life that is geographically independent and financially independent. All right. What else should we talk about?
Not traveling for work.
Not traveling. Not traveling for work.
You.
I miss you too. Okay, so how would we create that? Let's use this as a marketing exercise. How would we? So the reasons I travel are to go speak at conferences and meet awesome people and get business.
Business. I don't.
Okay, I'll go for it.
If you like travel around the world and speak at different places, you're marketing yourself, and if you market yourself, you get business.
Yes, that is very true. But your mother,
But Mommy doesn't want you to go away because it's a lot of work for her when you do.
very true.
That's not.
And we also all of us miss you.
Yes, and I miss you too. So how could we create it so that I didn't have to go anywhere?
You could find some amazing marketing conferences to go in Buffalo that are local.
I've never done any research to see if there were any business or marketing conferences in Buffalo I could go to. That's an awesome idea.
And you could also start your own conference in Buffalo too.
I'm sorry, I missed you. You cut out.
You can also start your own conference in Buffalo too, and that will be just as much marketing, maybe even more marketing than just traveling and going to other people's conferences.
Yes, we do have a local marketing meetup, for lack of a better term, in Buffalo, but we need a whole lot more people to come to it in order to make it to the point where I didn't have to go anywhere. But that's an awesome idea. Miss Andrew says we could homeschool the kids and the family could travel with me.
So sweet.
And I might end up being homeschooled if I go on Broadway.
Yes, Ella might force the issue because she'll become more famous than me, and then we'll have to move anyway.
I love you.
I love you too. All right, so speaking of conference, I have a meeting I need to go to. I'm glad we were able to fit in the Ella and Daddy show today, and we will be back tomorrow. Ella, take us out.
At the end.